Well, we have a few more days to enjoy the slightly above normal temperatures, looking to be in the 50s and low 60s all the way out through Friday. Yes, we do have to deal with some strong winds along the way, and they'll be swirling around a little bit. But once that north wind really takes hold, you can see that starting Saturday, continuing through Monday, and pretty strong at that. Well, temperatures are really going to be dropping out here. These are the high temperatures, by the way. 45 on Saturday, down to the mid 30s on Sunday. We'll climb slowly Monday, Tuesday as we're in the 40s there. But look at these lows. Normal low is 32 degrees, so right at freezing. And we're going to be close to that, kind of just going up and down for the next several days. But once we start to get into the weekend, 25 degrees for the low Sunday morning. Monday morning down to 19 degrees, and then climbing slowly yet again throughout next week. And you look at the coldest temperatures we've had this season so far, basically the low to mid 20s out there. So definitely going to be lowering the floor down a little bit as far as those cold temperatures are concerned. Here's another look at it for your weekend. Not only is it going to be cold and windy, but look at that 60% chance. And I did change that icon to not just rain, but rain and snow. This could be our first look at some snowflakes for the season. It's going to be off of a clipper system that will come in Saturday. And so you're going to see the clouds building in, mostly just a very chilly rain throughout the day on Saturday, but we are south of that clipper system. So that puts us on the cold side of the system. And once we start to get towards that late afternoon, evening time frame, the temperatures will be dropping down from the 40s into the 30s. So there will likely be a transition to that wintry mix, if not some wet snowflakes, as we go through the rest of Saturday evening. Most of the moisture will cut off pretty quickly by about midnight Sunday morning, but then of course it's getting really cold and windy after that. So we could see some accumulation. It would mainly be on the grass, and if you did see any accumulation, very minor, probably an inch or less is what it's looking like right now. But I also want to talk about the wind chill. Sunday morning, feeling like the mid-teens out there. During the day on Sunday, wind chills as high as about the low to mid-20s, and that's it. We go into Monday morning, they're right back down to the mid-teens, so it's going to be a really cold start to the work week. Also, we'll have to watch maybe for some slick roads on Sunday morning as the temperatures start to come down below freezing and you get some refreezing out there. But all things we're going to be tracking here through the next few days. Today, looking at high temperatures in the 50s and 60s, so again, enjoy the warmer, mild temperatures while we have them. 20s and low 30s tonight. And then as we go through Thursday, Friday, still looking to be above normal there as we're in and out of the clouds. Again, we're going to warm up gradually Monday and into Veterans Day on Tuesday with that high temperature of 48 degrees.